What the fuck is going on with these planes? It seemed like 2025 is the year of plane crashes. This shit is getting wild. I know everybody wants to make it political, but it goes beyond politics at this point. This is not a time for DEI arguments or any of that other lame shit. Like, something really needs, like, does the grounds need to be, does the planes need to be grounded for a while just so we can get shit back? I'm not saying plane crashes hasn't happened since 9/11 and shit like that. But it's definitely a lot within the fucking. It's only been 2 months into 2025. Is it the pilots? Is it the planes? What the fuck is going on? The only opinion I give a fuck about in times like this is the opinions of the pilots that either survived or unfortunately didn't survive the plane crash. I don't want to hear news outlets fucking opinions on it. I don't want to. To a certain extent, I don't give a fuck about the airlines take on what the fuck happened because they're gonna put out this PR safe bullshit anyway. You hear black boxes, let me get a timeline of when shit fucked up and how shit fucked up, so we can hold those accountable. It's only a matter of time before one of these planes unfortunately goes down in a heavily civilian populated area, like an apartment building or a grocery store or something like that. And even though loss of life is still loss of life, but if we get to that point, then something has gone too far. All I'm saying is, if the people who are flying these planes are the reason why some of this shit is happening, because some of this shit should have been avoided. Like the collision that happened in DC between the two, I forgot, I think it was like a helicopter and a plane. That shit should have been avoided due to, how they take off and how they have to radio in and, confirm their flight plans and all this other shit. I don't see how the fuck that happened. And I also don't see how a fucking plane flips upside down. And luckily everyone was okay. Luckily nobody died. But I just don't see how this shit is happening without pilots being questioned. Air traffic controllers being questioned. Shit like that. I hate to bring up Breaking Bad at this moment because it's such a serious topic. But Breaking Bad does something similar like this when with the flight and the guy whose daughter dies and causes, that shit. I don't want to spoil anything. Only reason I bring that up because that's the only sort of insight that I could think of that's based on real things that, I can apply to these situations. I'm not saying it's the only information I have to go on, but it's credible. My main point, man, is these fucking airplane crashes that just seem to keep happening and we just keep hearing about them and then we move on into the next one. And I'm not saying that it's not DEI, because it very well could be, but I'm saying at the time I don't give a fuck about making this into political discussions. I wanted some